Hello and welcome to another episode of Yankees Talk. Now today's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be talking about, obviously as you can tell by the picture on your screen, we're not going to be talking about stats or anything like that today. Today we're going to be talking about the brawl that they had yesterday or the day before, whenever this gets uploaded. I don't know if I'm uploading this on Thursday or Friday. Oh, I always forget to do that. And so let's get started anyway. Now let's start off. Tyler Austin slid into second base. It was a clean slide, clean hard slide, but he ended up having his spikes up, and that hit Brock Holt, which is not good. It ended up clipping Brock Holt. Next time at bat, Austin comes up, and the bench is cleared actually, and the bullpens came in, and it wasn't much. It was just a scuffle, much like brawls are today, brawls in quotes, and they're not much of brawls. But the next time Tyler Austin comes to hit, Sean Kelly decides it's a good idea to come hit him. And Tyler Austin takes exception to that, and he slams the bat down, breaking the bat, just so you know. And it ended up breaking the bat, and he charges the mound, and Kelly says, all right, let's go. Kelly ended up throwing some punches at Austin. Austin ended up throwing punches at Kelly. Kelly ends up at the bottom of the pile. Everyone's piling on. A couple people throwing punches. The bullpen's empty. Some players and coaches like Judge and the managers, obviously, and the third base and the pitching coaches, the hitting coaches, and all of them, they are trying to play the peacemakers. Kelly obviously hit him intentionally with that, though it was pretty obvious. Sean Kelly, at the end of it, they panned to him, and he was ripped apart, basically. He looked like a homeless man off the street. His shirt's ripped, his glasses are off, his hair's all messed up, he was bleeding. So he was beat up pretty good. So Tyler Austin was bleeding a little bit too, according to Michael Kay and all of them. The umpires obviously did not try to stop him. I watched the home plate umpire. The only thing he did was kind of yell at Austin, stop, stop, stop. But obviously he's not going to stop if he's coming after Kelly after thinking he was obviously hit intentionally. Umpires obviously stand back, take numbers, and they threw out a multitude of people, including the third base coach on the Yankees. They almost threw out Aaron Judge because he did have a pitcher in chokehold at one point on the Red Sox, but they later understood that he was just trying to play peacemaker and get this thing apart, so they let him stay in the game. There's obviously possible and probable suspensions. Sean Kelly will be fined and probably suspended for throwing at Tyler Austin. Tyler Austin will be suspended and fined for charging the mound. Those are two of the definite probable suspensions and fines that they're going to get. The Yankees manager, Aaron Boone, didn't see anything wrong with the slide. Brian Cashman didn't either, and Tyler Austin says it was a clean slide. He didn't mean any harmful intent. He says he plays the game hard, and that's how he plays it, and that slide meant nothing. It wasn't anything personal. He just ended up going in hard, and his cleats came up. Giancarlo Stanton agrees with Tyler Austin's reaction to getting hit by the pitch. He says he would have done the same thing. He says, if you would plunk me with a fastball and you were my size, I would come charging after you. Or he says, if I plunked you and you were my size, wouldn't you come charging after me? And the reporters just, you have to agree with him. I mean, it's true. If you feel like you're getting hit intentionally, the old school style of baseball is to come charging after the mound. And Tyler Austin, who says he plays the game hard, played the game hard, and he charged the mound. Gary Sanchez was just saying, he wanted to play peacemaker. He wanted to get people out of there. He didn't want this big brawl, but obviously that didn't happen too much. Brock Holt himself said that he doesn't think the slide was dirty. In air quotes, he went in hard I quote, he went hard and late with the spikes up. That's what he said to the reporters, saying it was a clean slide, but he just came in late with the spikes up. Sean Kelly said the pitch, according to the pitch, when asked about the pitch, in quotes, it got away. End quote. Alex Cora, the new manager of the Red Sox, thinks it was a dirty slide and he overslid the base with the spikes up. And he also called Tyler Austin a kid. Now, this new slide rule in the MLB, thanks to Chase Utley, you can't slide past the bag. You have to remain in contact with the bag as a shortstop or second baseman whenever you catch the ball. The neighborhood play is gone. There's no more neighborhood play, and you have to remain in contact, and you can't slide past the bag anymore, or else you're out. When he asked the challenge, he said it's not a reviewable play, and he refused to let Cora challenge. And then it panned to the MLB studios with Harold Reynolds, Pedro Martinez, and their host. And Harold Reynolds just goes over the new slide rule like I just did, and he explains how it's implemented. And Reynolds agrees. Back in his day, it's a clean slide. But him and Pedro both agree that you don't go in with the spikes. Excuse me, the spikes up. You go in and you try to kind of take the guy out by his ankle with your side of your foot. You really don't go in with the spikes up because Pedro Martinez says cleats up means it's go time and you're ready to fight. You're just asking for a fight, basically, is what he said. And Reynolds says that the next time you're at bat, they expect to get hit. But here's my problem. If you're going to intentionally throw, if you're going to charge after the mound, like Tyler Austin, I'm okay with them throwing at Austin. It's an expected reaction, especially with the slide, with the cleats up. Yes, it was a clean slide, but it's an expected reaction with the cleats up to get hit the next time. Now, he's a rookie. That's a veteran pitcher. You don't slam the bat down, show the pitcher up, show the umpire up, and then walk out toward the mound and say, let's go, let's go. You're a rookie, get back in the box, or go down to first base, take your base, and get angry about it later. Don't get angry about it on the field, and don't go after a veteran pitcher. There's some things you don't do, because he's going to get hit again, and again, and again, because he's a rookie, and I'm sorry, but he's not smart. You don't charge a pitcher like that anymore, especially as a rookie when he's a veteran pitcher. That's my opinion on it, is that you don't slam your bat down, you don't slam your equipment, you take your base and walk to first base. And that's all you do. You could talk about it in the press after, you could do whatever, but you don't show him up on the field. Sean Kelly hitting him, saying, let's go, instead of hey, back off, little buddy, okay. That, him throwing punches and then him getting tired, this thing was just a big mess. And it's a typical Red Sox, I guess it's Red Sox Yankees, and it's a big rivalry, but we don't want anyone getting hurt. We don't want anyone getting suspended. We don't want that. We don't want injections, anything like that. And as you can see from the picture, the catcher on the Red Sox is trying to hold Austin back, but obviously that didn't work. So we'll see how the MLB will deal with this. We'll see what Bud Selig, Joe Torre, and all of them decide to do with suspending players and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll see who they decide to suspend, fine, and whoever, if they decide to do anything with the umpires, managers, and hopefully nothing much. Gary Sanchez and Aaron Judge and all of them coming out of their slumps, and hopefully we'll win again tonight, or they have an off day or whatever. Hopefully they'll win the next game, and Sonny Gray can hopefully pitch a good game. It's gonna be Sonny Gray, Jordan Montgomery, and CC Sabathia. As long as his hip injury, he's able to come back. But that's basically it. I mean, that's my opinion. The new slide rule to me is dumb. The neighborhood play should always be there. It's just part of baseball. It was a hard slide. It was a clean slide. The spikes up, not so clean, but if the spikes were down, it would have been a perfectly clean slide and perfectly legal to me. It's like the home plate rule. It's going to be Little League, the home plate rule. You can't block the plate. You can't block the plate. You can't move to get the ball to block the plate. Well, then, runs are going to score, and, it just seemed like they're coddling him too much. These are grown men playing baseball. Let them play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Don't try to interfere and try to, prevent injuries. You know what? People get hurt in sports. And, yeah, you can try to prevent injuries, but some of these rules are just dumb. Some of these rules are just stupid. And that's my opinion, and I know a lot of people agree. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not going to ramble on too much longer. If you like these videos, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, peace. See you in the next Yankees Talk.